A storm had recently intruded upon a small farming community consisting of 1,500 people. The dark clouds and cold rain from this violent storm had a dark yellow shaded tint colour. As the storm faded away, panic hit the people. People felt ill. Extremely ill. If you were ill, you couldn't control the frequency of your vomiting and blood-filled coughs. The yellow rain fever. A few hours after a victim fell ill of this fever, they passed away, painfully and slowly. Many victims' immune system could not handle such a vigorous virus, and others died of blood loss. Closing up to death, victims began hallucinating. It was told that the hallucinations contained dark, shadowy figures with bright yellow eyes, secluded into the dark corners of the room. After reports of these psycho-hallucinations, people were dominated by paranoia, and they locked themselves up in their houses, begging for safety. As the fever spread rapidly, the reports of these satanic shadows rose. When another 100 people had passed away from the fever, it was publicly announced that this virus was highly contagious and people were quarantined. Over time progressing, the whole situation negatively declined. Another 500 people had succumbed to the fever and died. As the fever became more media socialized and information came accessible, it came to everybody's knowledge that the patients being interviewed and documented complained of the same exact thing: the dark shadows with yellow eyes. Throughout the streets of what used to stand a homely town, turning into an outbreak of hell, arson and looting were common. It was also reported that the dark figures were beginning to get closer to the ill patients, leaving their shadowed prison. A married man, knew the truth. His wife was ill and he saw what happened, what the figures did. They ripped her throat out and left her to soak in a bath of her own blood. Locking himself in the cellar, the figures stalked him in the darkness, their hungry yellow eyes staring down at him, just waiting for him to make the wrong move or fall asleep. Snickering and joyful whispers echoed off the cold walls and the dust-filled cellar. They could sense he was getting weaker. He had a choice: sit and die, letting the inevitable win, or get the gun. He ended it how he wanted.